nak nemu aku nya mana aku nyaga nusu ke biaya soba. Nama leka mak aku ya.
Kamu ini ada satu jenis penyakit kata dia.
Dokter pakar mensarankan saya harus dibuang habis.
Tanya orang yang mati, kita tunggu ke buai mana ke, tapi aku takut. Kau bisa duit, kau ada kita. Tapi dia tu jampat ke, sudah lupa jampat ngai menjadi tenane duit.
Insuran pun tidak ada. Mana ada insuran orang kampung? Kalau bukan dia, mungkin saya tidak ada sekarang.
Welcome to Sarawak, Malaysia's largest and most diverse state, where nature and culture unite harmoniously. Sarawak has a rich tapestry of cultures and values. The indigenous Dayaks, Malays, and Chinese live together, each contributing to the vibrant mix of traditions and languages. As Sarawak is the largest state in Malaysia, spanning an area of about 125,000 kilometers square, about 50% of the Sarawak population actually live in rural regions of Sarawak, meaning to say that 50% lives about 100 kilometers away from the urban setting such as Kuching. Like many places in the world, Sarawak also has its cancer health challenges. The top 5 cancers in Sarawak are breast, colorectal, lung, nasopharyngeal, and cervical.
Aku nak nemu aku nya mana aku nyaga nusu ke biaya soba. Nusu gama ningkap aku nama leka mak aku ya. Angkat aku gama bisa leka ya menemu nak nemu pemayanya ke datai aku.
Jadi ada satu doktor dari Miri, dia bilang mau bawa saya ke Miri, mau cek dia apa barang ini. Dia bedah ini, dia kirim itu, kita kirim ke mana, Kuching ke mana.
Saya tengok rejang kol, tutup. Lepas tu doktor tu cakap, Katrina, you perlu datang hospital sini. Dia cakap, saya ada something mau bagi tahu. Lepas tu saya tahu dah memang apa yang saya dah agak dah memang betul. Pas sampai dekat hospital tu, dekat klinik tu, doktor cakap,
Kanser payudara hormon 100%, stage 3.
Breast cancer is the illness when the normal cell in the breast grow and divide in a normal way. So the most common presentations are breast lump, skin changes on the breast including the tethering dimple, nipple changes like nipple discharge or retracted and axillary swelling.
Aku nak tahu ini sebenarnya kanser ya bah sebab anak aku pun agak umur masa dia 5. Memang sedih lah tangan saya.
Mula-mula macam tak nak radioterapi, langsung macam tak nak. Memang dah rasa tak nak lagi nak pergi hospital. Takut sebab orang sekeliling cakap banyak bah. Macam-macam so macam tak nak.
Dia orang yang mati hati tunggu ke buai mana ke. Tapi aku takut.
Saya cakap dengan diri sendiri, kalau saya tak pergi terima, saya pernah jaga anak. Kalau saya pergi, saya punya anak kecil. Kalau saya pergi, saya pernah jaga anak kan.
Mutuang buai skala itu.
Nada orang jaga aku ke diri aja.
Being the largest state in Malaysia and one with the most challenging terrain, Sarawak's cancer patients have to deal with limited access to healthcare facilities and specialists.
In order for them to go to hospital, we don't have a public transport. And if they need to go to hospital, they have to find out who can bring them to the hospital. So transportation is a challenge.
Some villagers are even forced to travel either by a 19-seater twin otter or even via a 4x4 four-wheel drive over logging roads.
So the poor conditions of the road also hamper accessibility of these communities to town.
From Mukah to Sibu at that time around 3 to 3.5 hours trip because that time the road is not very good.
Masa COVID tu, untuk menerima rawatan, saya terpaksa mengambil permit untuk perjalanan Mukah pergi Bintulu. Lepas tu pergi hospital Mukah lagi untuk membuat test COVID. Sekiranya saya negatif, boleh saya hari tu pergi Bintulu. Dah berapa kali saya positif.
Kalau dulu pen Borneo dia masih belum siap sepenuhnya kan, dia kadang-kadang dia ambil masa sampai 4 jam lah baru sampai. Kita kena ulang alik agak jauh lah dari Dalat ke Hospital Sibu. So letih lah kan. Dia 3 minggu sekali kena pergi Sibu. Kemo ni dia tak ada hospital Mukah ataupun Dalat, dia cuma kena pergi dekat Sibu.
Radiotherapy is not available in Sibu. So I terpaksa to have it in Kuching for 15 times.
Karena saya orang tidak ada kerja, bang. Kerja pun ini hasil dari padi saja. 1 tahun kurang lebih ada 6,000 lah.
Duit sikit nada orang yang ada ini kami saya.
And many patients who live in rural parts of Sarawak are farmers and fishermen. It is difficult for them to afford the treatment they need.
The places that we went to is not only remote, but they have their own local dialect. So the language barrier is definitely there.
And because we have over 30 ethnic groups in Sarawak, with each having their own native languages, we need to speak to them in their native languages in order to communicate with them and educate them about cancer. People who seek cancer care hits barriers at every turn. The gap affects everyone, and we can change this.
Makcik sudah rasa macam mana kanser payudara dalam senyap dia menyerang kita. Siapa sangka makcik akan kena payudara kan? Pernah makcik tanya diri sendiri mengapa saya dapat kanser payudara? Tak ada jawapan.
Mungkin disebabkan faktor tidak banyak orang yang ada kanser. So, tidak banyak orang yang tahu apa simptom-simptom dan juga tanda-tanda apabila kita menghidap kanser.
For about 40% of breast cancer cases are diagnosed at stages 3 and 4, largely due to the insignificant barriers. So these include limited awareness of early symptoms, cultural beliefs favoring traditional medicine, denial and financial constraints.
Travelling from a remote area to get treatment makes cancer care expensive.
There are many NGOs that has the same objectives, doing an outreach program in their own ways in different parts of rural communities in Sarawak.
In the heart of Sarawak, a powerful initiative is taking shape. The Society for Cancer Advocacy and Awareness Kuching and the Sarawak Breast Cancer Support Group have joined forces to make a difference. Together, they are organising an outreach program that reaches out to the remote and often underserved communities of Sarawak. Their mission? To raise cancer awareness and provide essential screenings to those who may not have easy access to healthcare. With unwavering dedication, these compassionate volunteers are not just offering screenings, but also a shoulder to lean on, a source of support. The outreach program is about empowering communities with knowledge, giving them the tools to detect cancer early and improve their health.
Through outreach program like this, the people don't have to travel far. They can come to the place where the outreach program is being carried out. So it is done in their own village.
Outreach programs are actually very necessary in Lawas because Lawas is a very big district and it's very difficult to access to everybody, especially in places like Bakalalan.
In these rural areas, it is not just a medical checkup for them. It is a lifeline to a healthier, happier future. The Society for Cancer Advocacy and Awareness Kuching and the Sarawak Breast Cancer Support Group are proving that together, we can bring hope, awareness, and change to every corner of Sarawak. Another form of solution is in patient navigation. Patient navigation should be widely integrated as part of the healthcare system. Patient navigation is a process where a person within the community engages with a patient.
The navigators assist them in scheduling appointments, explaining treatment options, and addressing any barriers such as transport and financial issues to reduce the emotional burden.
Examples of successful patient navigation programs includes initiatives such as the American Cancer Society Beacon Initiative, Cancer Research Malaysia, the National Cancer Society of Malaysia's patient navigation programs, and the Philippines Eye Cancer Foundation patient navigation program. Cancer is not a death sentence. There are many survivors and carers who live full lives after a cancer diagnosis.
Kalau tak ada kesedaran macam ni, tak ada kempen-kempen macam ni, macam kami dekat kampung-kampung macam ni, memang tak tahulah ini kanser apa penyebab, apa simptom-simptom dia.
It is very important for us to carry programs like what SCAN and Sarawak Cancer Support Group is doing.
So they are the bridge between the community and also the essential health services.
They should be given what they need to be offered a chance to enjoy similar outcomes as others. No matter what we do, many equity gaps and injustices may remain, but this can be solved only if we work together. Millions of people around the world are facing the same challenges. There are also many organizations and individuals who are working to improve the lives of cancer patients, especially those in remote and underserved areas, like us in Sarawak. Together, we can work to close the care gap.